Hello, I am Eli Whitney, and in this interview you will learn about my early life, my inventions, and how I became to be known as the father of American technology. Well, I was born on December 8th, 1765 in Westboro, Massachusetts. My father was a respected farmer and served as justice of peace. Because my father was a farmer, we lived on a farm when I was growing up. I went to Yale College in May 1789 and I learned new concepts and experiments of science. I graduated in the fall of 1792. After graduation, it was a hard time for me. I went to Georgia to try to find a job, but got left stranded there with little money and far from home. I created the cotton gin when the South was producing little amounts of cotton. This wasn't good because English mills were demanding cotton. I made a machine that separated the seeds and the fiber in an easier way and faster than by hand. My cotton gin was made in 4 parts. The hopper that feeds in the cotton into the machine, a revolving cylinder with wired hooks to cut the cotton, a breastwork that separated the seeds from the fiber and allowed the fiber to flow through, and finally the clear. As an inventor, it is very hard to not make profit off the invention that you've been working so hard on. Since the cotton gin was such a simple design, it got copied many times. I wanted to sell a lot to farmers to make it easier for them to separate the seeds from the fiber of the cotton, but I didn't sell a lot of the cotton gin, which was very sad. For most of my career, it was suing other people who copied my design of the cotton gin. I feel that my invention helped many. This was because it took hours to separate the cotton seeds from the fiber. The cotton gin made it easier and faster. The South was able to export more cotton and have lots for themselves to make clothes and other things. Before the Industrial Revolution, it took days for blacksmiths and craftsmen to create one weapon for a single person. With interchangeable parts, it allows even unskilled workers to make weapons and make them quickly. I feel my invention of interchangeable parts made it easier and quicker to make weapons and other things. Interchangeable parts gave Henry Ford the idea for the assembly line. The assembly line was a way of creating a car faster and quicker, where you only focused on making one part of the car. Because you only had to focus on making one part of the car, it was easier and many more people could get jobs that were unskilled. I hope this interview answered some questions that you had about me and my life and learned about my successes. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.